Idoliyabuma ungulu babu Takozani Dimelang Isedi. Hello everyone and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo Musore, and I'm your host Gogo Am, giving you guys tips, lessons and teachings on everything spirituality. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Deja Vu. This was requested by one of our lovely viewers, Celestia. I couldn't wait to say that name out loud. I actually love this name like nobody's business. But before I get into these videos, I want to emphasize a few things, or maybe touch on a few things for you guys. First of all, I am seeing the comments. And I'm trying my best, my hardest to respond to all the comments I can, from the ones on the earlier videos to the ones that are on my newest videos. I'm really trying. Some comments are not appearing, and I could see what it is from 3 weeks back, but I was unable to see it in time and all those things. And secondly, I am seeing the video requests that you guys are leaving, and I'm definitely going to make those videos. I'm definitely going to post those videos that you guys are requesting. And one thing I'm going to ask is that you try to be patient with me, because I will not be able to post them in the specific time that you request them, because I'm really trying to juggle a lot of things, and I'm really trying to make as many videos as I can in the free time that I get. Anyways, enough about me. Let's talk about deja vu. Okay, so what is deja vu? Okay, deja vu. Okay, I would explain deja vu as a term that is used when you as a person have this feeling, this uncanny, this unshakable feeling that something has already happened before. Like you're experiencing something, a certain situation is going down, but in your head you're like, I've been here before, I've done this before. And secondly, it is when you visit a place for the very first time, a place that you've never visited before, but you feel like this place is so familiar. You feel so much familiarity about this place, and you just can't figure out, how is this place so familiar to me when I've never been here before? And one of my favorite cases of deja vu is when you meet a person for the very first time, but for some reason you just feel, well, there is something about this person that I know, or I recognize something about this person. I recognize something about this person. Okay, so all in all, deja vu is the feeling that you had already experienced a certain thing, a certain event, a certain place, a certain person, a certain soul, a certain energy, a certain frequency. You've already experienced this before, né? But what are the causes of deja vu? This is what I listed down for you guys, and I believe it's enough actually, né? First of all, as a spiritually gifted person, the reason why you may be experiencing deja vu could be because you have already dreamt about this particular event, okay? Or dreamt about this particular person, whichever one. But the one thing that, as a spiritual person, you should understand is that you are able to see things before they go down. You are able to see things before they happen. And in most cases, you'll find that you've already had a dream or a vision about this particular thing. And you may have had this dream but just pushed it aside, like, I'm just having my weird dreams, let me just let them go. But find out at the end of the day, whatever it is that you dreamt actually happens, right before your eyes, and you're there on some, how, like, maybe you don't even remember the dream properly, maybe you don't even remember the dream at all, but when that event happens, it triggers your mind to that dream that you already had, that vision that you already had. So that is the first cause of deja vu. Number 2, you may have deja vu about a place, whereas this particular place could have been of high significance to your past self, in your past life. Okay, because understand one thing, when you are transcending from this particular lifetime to the next lifetime, you are not shedding or letting go of the person you were before. Okay, what happens is that understand that as a person, each lifetime you are in it to learn certain things, to achieve certain things, to correct certain mistakes that you made in the lifetime before. And you might find that in your previous lifetime you visited a place. Maybe let's say you visited Joburg, ne? I don't want to visit Joburg, but that's a good example. You visited Joburg, ne? But in this lifetime, you've never been there before. But you say, you know what, I'm gonna go there, and you get there, and once you're there, you're like, what? This place is so familiar. You can even sometimes even know whose shop that is, or you can even know what they sell there, or maybe have a memory of what used to be there. Maybe let's say it's a certain shop now, but in your past lifetime it was a bookstore, and you remember as, okay, this was a bookstore whereby I used to go and get books by so and so, by Stephen King, whoever you read, or whatever it is that you did in your previous lifetime. So deja vu could be caused by certain experiences that you had in your previous lifetime because of the mere fact that you are experiencing them again, or you are being exposed to the particular place or particular person or particular experience that you already had in your lifetime before. Okay. Number 3, you may have deja vu with a person simply because you recognize their soul. Now, this is actually the beautifulest part of deja vu. It goes back to when you're actually meeting someone for the very first time, but you feel or you know this person. Because here's the thing about souls, ne? Before you're born, your soul is in the spiritual realm. And what happens is that there are certain souls that you meet in that realm, okay? And with those souls that you meet, there are certain souls that you are grouped with. Those are your soul group. Those are people that you are tied to spiritually, ne? And then from there onwards, once your soul chooses the life that you currently live with the struggles that it has, because I know some people are like, how would my soul choose this life when I'm struggling? Okay, guys, like your soul chooses a lot of things before you come to this earth, and most of the times you're living the life that you live because there are things that you have to learn. But we're gonna get to that in the next chapters of my videos. Okay, so you encounter like people or souls that you are with in the spiritual realm, and yes, the face is not a face that you will remember, because obviously souls do not have faces. Okay, souls do not have faces, but the soul itself, it radiates to you. The frequency of this soul, it connects with you, and you recognize this soul, you recognize this person, you recognize what this person comes with, you recognize who this person really is. Okay, number 4, the particular place, person, or event was put on your timeline to help steer you back to your initial destined path. Okay, so another reason why you may have deja vu is because life is life. Okay, and everyone comes into this life with a certain path, a certain journey to take, a certain you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And what happens is that in this life there are a lot of things that can actually derail us from our paths. Okay, I could say, for example, you are a spiritually gifted person. You were born to actually help people spiritually, using whatever tradition that you come from to help these people. But in the life that you live, you might find that, okay, you come from a household of people who do not believe or who do not support spiritual things. Okay, that alone can pretty much derail you, like change your path, steer your path away from where it's supposed to be, have you as a person feel like, okay, maybe this isn't for me. But in the future, as you are growing, as your gift is manifesting as a person, there are certain events that the universe will put in your path as a way to steer you back to the path that you're supposed to take. And those paths, most of the times, they feel like deja vu, because it's all like you knew that this was going to happen. You were destined to have this happen because you are on the wrong route, and the universe and your soul and your spirit is trying to take you back to the route that you're supposed to take from the beginning. So certain places, certain events, certain people, they come to you as a person. You feel their presence and you recognize them, and you recognize their energy, their frequency, and they come in the form of deja vu, whereas their main purpose is to take you to the right path that you're supposed to be taking. Okay, hope that's very much understandable. What is the significance of deja vu though? Okay, obviously the first one I'm going to point out is the last one I point out on that thingy is you may be shown by the universe that you are on the wrong path. Okay, you are shown by the universe that you're on the wrong path, and you need to change the direction in which you're taking as a person. And the thing about deja vu is, deja vu doesn't just come as deja vu, as that feeling out, I have been here before, I've done this before. Deja vu can also come along with the emotion that, okay, I have experienced this before, and the reason why I'm experiencing it is because I am doing something wrong. Okay, because as much as your spirit, your soul, and the universe can speak to you through events that are happening in your life, they also speak to you through your intuition. So, like, through your intuition and your thoughts and your soul, as a way to make things more understandable to you. Okay, so firstly, it is important, and it's done because the universe is trying to, or the ancestors, whatever we want to call it, are trying to put you on the right path. Okay, number two, it could just be sort of like a confirmation that you're on the right path. I know this might just be tricky, especially given what I just said, but like I said, your emotion, your intuition sort of like tells you why you're having this feeling of deja vu. Let's say, for example, okay, I'm gonna go to this past life thing because I feel like it's actually the best way to explain deja vu and all that, man. Let's say, for example, in your past life, you were supposed to find or get a red dress, something that simple, okay, but you were unable to do that, and your soul decides to come back and okay, I'm using the red dress as a metaphor, I hope you guys understand, and your soul decides to come back in this lifetime and say, well, you are destined to find that red dress. Okay, then you come here, and obviously when you come to this earth, you don't know your soul purpose, you don't remember your soul purpose, you're still on the verge of trying to understand and learning what it is that you're here for, né? But you find that one day something drives you to get a red dress, a particular one, the particular one that your past self wanted. Okay, and as you are going there to get it, you start having instances of deja vu. Okay, maybe you see a lot of things happening, and those things just feel like, okay, I've seen this happen before, I've seen this place, or I've seen these faces before, ne? And as this deja vu experiences are happening, it comes with that feeling of happiness, of serenity, of, that positive energy. Okay, and with that positive energy, it's a confirmation from the universe, your guardians, your angels, your ancestors, that you are on the right path, you are about to do exactly what you are here for, or you're about to take a step into doing what exactly you came into this world to do. Okay, number three, it is significant because it gives you breadcrumbs of your past life. Okay, it is significant because breadcrumbs of your past lives are handed to you as a way to help you. Ne? And they're helping you as a way to make sure that you do not make mistakes. Okay? Because what happens is that everyone has a soul purpose. I've been saying this, ne? And sometimes certain events happen, ne? And those events, you feel, okay, this has happened. Because one thing that I personally believe is that certain events, but also all the events that we go through as people, are chosen by our souls before they come into this vessel. Okay, so these events are actually there to actually help you as a person to not make mistake. They're breadcrumbs for you as a person, that breadcrumbs from your past life to not make mistakes. So let's say, for example, in your past life you did some really bad things. Okay, it's cool, it's your past life, no one's judging. Everyone can pretty much mess up now and then, but you come back into this lifetime with that intention that I want to correct, to redeem myself, not correct my mistakes, redeem myself as a soul. Né? So you give yourself challenges in life, and along the line, whenever you are experiencing a certain event, you find that in that event there are things left by your soul as a reminder of, like, not really as a reminder, how do I put this, as a way to make sure that you do not make the same mistakes that you did as your past self did. Let's say, for example, someone's being very mean to you and you're getting furious, you're getting angry, and your past self could have easily bought a gun and shot them. But your soul just notices, okay, that is not the best way to deal with conflict. So your soul decides to leave breadcrumbs for whenever something like that happens. Né? And you find yourself in a situation whereby someone is really antagonizing you, is really harassing you, or whatever situation. And along the lines, obviously, you'll think of doing the good thing and the bad thing, but your inner self decides to give you experiences which will help you make the right choices and not make the same mistakes that you did before. Finally, I explained it the way that I should. Number 4, it serves as a memory that you may have lost. Okay, here's the thing. We forget a lot of things, okay? There are a lot of things from yesterday that I will not remember. There are a lot of things from 10 years ago that I will not remember. But as much as there are a few things, there are a bunch of things that I will not remember. Some of the important things that you are destined, you are meant to remember, will sort of, in a way, be reminded to you by certain things. Let's say, for example, your grandmother used to give you words of wisdom, and one of her words could have been stay strong. Okay, and maybe she passed away a long time ago, maybe when you were a bit younger and you're going through a very painful experience in your life, whatever it is. Then you find something, like you have deja vu about a certain event whereby she was there with you. Okay, maybe that certain event is brought back to you. The deja vu can bring, like, the deja vu is maybe a cloth or anything that resembles her or resembles when she was still there with you. Né? And that deja vu, you remember this thing, like, oh, I feel like this thing has happened before. But with it comes the memory of your grandmother and the words of wisdom that she used to give you as a person. And that alone is able to give you strength in the life that you are living. So deja vu serves as a memory, of things that you may have forgotten that are very important to you. Okay, that are very important to you. So that is why deja vu moments are so important. Né? And to end our video, the advice that I would give a person when they're experiencing deja vu is simply to acknowledge it. Okay, there's not much that I would say. You can't prevent deja vu. There's no need to. It's not anything bad. You can't block it. You can't, like, there's really a lot of things that you cannot do with it. But what you can do is acknowledge it. Okay, because whenever you're having a moment of deja vu, it is not a coincidence. It doesn't just come like that every second. It doesn't just come to every single person. When it does come, trust that it has its significance. And you might not understand it now, but keep that in your memory. Keep that noted down for the day that you actually look back and be like, this is what it meant. So acknowledge the moment. Okay. So that is pretty much it on deja vu. That is my knowledge on it. That is how I view it, how I understand it, how my studies have taught me about it. If there's anything you feel like I haven't listed down, feel free to leave it on the comment. I'll be very happy because, we learn every day and I'm always willing to learn. And yeah, I hope this was a great video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys love it. So we'll talk again on the next video. Thokozani Lisedi. Bye bye. Unkulunkulu akukethangane madlozi yakhuluma nawe yeah yeah yeah